But first tonight, Tampa Bay's largest veteran shelter and service center, New Beginnings of Tampa, facing turmoil.
That's after its owner allegedly fired 9 veterans who worked for him, including all of the senior management. This is 10 Tampa Bay at 6. I'm Carolina Lead.
And I'm Frank Wiley in for Dave. 10 Tampa Bay's Hannah Dineen has been looking into this situation for days now, speaking with those former employees and the owner in the middle of it all.
Hannah, they say this situation is rooted in a fight for control over the program, but also racist remarks allegedly made by the owner and CEO.
The 9 former employees say they'll never work for New Beginnings owner Pastor Tom Atchison ever again. They say the tipping point was racist remarks directed at volunteers made at a New Beginnings group birthday party in February, after which they planned to resign. But before they could, they say they were fired.
And he will call us, we would listen to music, and then he would say he was just joking.
Neonkita Frazier is a volunteer with nonprofit Seniors in Service of Tampa Bay, which was a partner with New Beginnings. While not citing a reason, the program manager of Seniors in Service confirmed it suspended its partnership after that party.
He didn't want black people sitting in front of the house because it looked like it was a ghetto.
These former employees say the comments were not an isolated incident.
There was a report of him saying that our black clients that were playing chess, that the only way they knew how to play chess and they were black is that they were in jail before.
In an on-camera interview you'll see only on 10 Tampa Bay, tonight Atchison says the comments were taken out of context or were never made.
Never did. No, I don't know where she got that from or why she thinks that, because I would never call somebody names like that. I did say, it looks like a ghetto here. You guys can't be here. Go to the smoking area. But it wasn't to blacks, it was to the whites and blacks that were sitting there looking horrible.
But his former employees say what they heard.
He's left money around us, and we didn't bother it. He says, you guys are the nicest I've ever seen.
Made them want to resign.
We were tired of hearing those things, and we decided that we didn't want to be part of it anymore. But before we actually went to that next step, it was announced that we were all fired instead.
Atchison says he never wanted a majority of those employees to leave. He says this all stems from his firing the former executive director, Ian Dineen, a U.S. Marine Corps veteran who'd been trying to purchase New Beginnings from him.
He wanted to take God out of the circumstance. He wanted to make it a place where just his people were here. He had his own agenda, and it wasn't my agenda. What can I say? You got 9 disgruntled people who are mad that Ian took with him, and they're saying these things.
What both parties can agree on is this has been a major shakeup for this federally funded organization.
Yeah, we had to start from scratch.
Presently, New Beginnings cannot take on new residents until its new staff is cleared through the VA, a leadership team that currently does not include any military veterans.
It concerns me because only a veteran would know veteran issues. We can relate with the mental issues, the physical issues, the screams, the nightmares.
My goal right now is to try to establish or reestablish what we had going on over there somewhere else under a different name, and that way we can do what we could have to do to help more veterans that are in need.
Since this staffing shakeup, New Beginnings has closed its partner facility, St. Michael's Homeless Veterans Outreach Center in Tampa. We were there for its grand opening this past September. It was a place for veterans to access a variety of services beyond housing. But Pastor Tom Atchison says the expansion was unnecessary, and they'll continue to do that work at their housing facility. In studio, Hannah Dineen, 10 Tampa Bay.
Former Executive Director Ian Dineen chose not to issue a comment in response to this story. The VA says it's still working with and funding New Beginnings, but did not respond to our questions about whether it is investigating Pastor Tom Atchison's alleged behavior. We are going to stay on top of this story and let you know what we get. If we get a response, we'll share those updates on air and online at 10tampabay.com.